Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai volunteer visas. Now, this is something I've discussed in other videos here recently. This kind of is part of an overarching theme that we're dealing with, or we have been dealing with the past few weeks. Most notably, back in October, the emergency decree was lifted. So Thailand has been operating status quo ante with respect to the emergency decree. Basically, we're back to where we were at Q1 of 2020. We are back in a situation where immigration is getting tighter again. It's getting more difficult to deal with. Thai immigration officers do not have the discretion that they had during the emergency decree to grant things like extensions of stay, etc., in order to, deal with the exigent circumstances that arose as a result of the lockdowns and the shutdowns around the world. We're out of that. That's no longer the case. And as I discussed in other videos recently, volunteer visas have proven to be a major thorn in the side of many. We've heard a lot of horror stories involving volunteer visas, visa agents who've claimed to be able to get them and either don't get them or they get them something, and then the volunteer visa is almost like a taint on one's passport. It causes all kinds of problems. Well, I got to thinking of this when reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Immigration Chief Vows to Tighten Visa Extension Rules. Quoting directly, quote, so there will be a working group to revise rules on visa extension applications that cite work for foundations, the need to receive medical treatment, and for studying in both the formal and informal education systems, end quote, Police Lieutenant General Pakpum Pipat said, and this is Police Lieutenant General Pakpum Pipat Saijapan, head of Thai immigration. So current head of Thai immigration is saying they need to revise rules on visa extension applications that cite work for foundations. That, generally speaking, is the volunteer visa category. And we're already hearing things within immigration when our contacts and folks in my office here talk to them and things. They're saying, hey, the volunteer visa is a no-go. You don't want to go anywhere near those. We've also heard from folks that have had volunteer visas that are now having problems trying to either change their status in the country or they're having problems. I've seen folks that had problems leaving, and they basically were, in fact, in one situation, I saw somebody who was actually blacklisted on their way out because it wasn't a long blacklist, but relatively speaking, but long enough for this person, I'm pretty sure. It was, they were blacklisted and they decided, hey, we think that this is a fake volunteer visa. So this is happening. It's a major issue. Those out there who have volunteer visas, especially ones that I would say, there are genuine volunteer visas out there. There are foundations, NGOs, and things that operate here in Thailand where volunteer visa is warranted. But unfortunately, it apparently kind of got abused, and then on top of it, there was a fair bit of fraud and corruption going on with respect to that visa category. And clearly, immigration officers are now looking to scrutinize that and make certain provisions to not allow that to happen in the future. So if you find yourself in a volunteer visa, it may not be a bad idea. Contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.